For your final assignment sequence, you'll have to prepare a professional correspondence dossier. This will contain documents that are relevant to your prospective employer and will help you prepare to enter the workforce. So the dossier, as stated on the assignment sheet, should include the following: a homepage to the website describing your professional goals, a professional email correspondence thread, a resume or CV, whichever is appropriate to your field, your Dungeons and Dragons alignment cover based on the discussion board about your Dungeons and Dragons alignment, and a document either written for this course or another course relevant to your chosen field. It can be something like a research paper, a lab report, a proposal, the recommendation report you wrote for this course, whatever. Something that showcases your skills to your employers. It doesn't matter what it is. As I stated earlier, all of this is going to be contained in a website which should be designed in a clean and professional fashion. Make sure you take advantage of that digital space to creatively incorporate materials relevant to your chosen profession. So, while creating these documents, here are some important tips to keep in mind. Keep it simple. It might be tempting to use every fun new tool that your chosen website builder provides, but not all of them will be useful to you, so use only the ones that fit the needs of your website and content. Don't just throw in a bunch of stuff because it looks cool, because if it's not relevant, it's not serving a purpose and will not speak well to your potential employers. Also, you want to ensure that you keep your site user-friendly. You need to make sure that everyone visiting your site can access all of the content, whether it includes videos, documents, images, etc. Additionally, make sure that your fonts are large enough to easily be read by all who visit the site, and make sure that everything is spaced out enough, as in your line spacing, that people can read it, particularly folks who struggle with dyslexia. You'll also want to tailor your site to your specific situation and your needs. Your site is going to look different from everyone else's in this course based on what profession you're planning on going into. For example, someone interested in working for a nonprofit will have a site that looks way different from someone who wants to work as a nuclear engineer. And that's completely fine. That's how it should be. If you're not sure what the site of a professional in your field might look like, do some research. Start Googling, find some folks in your field who have professional websites and base what you're going to do off of them. And also, you would want to make sure you use your website to the fullest. It's a website, so please take advantage of that. Make sure you include images, include some links, include videos if that's relevant, and make sure that you're actually treating this as a website and not just a place to dump a bunch of documents. Most importantly, you need to remember who your audience is, both specifically and in general. All of you are going to need to make sure that your website and the content it contains are appropriate for a professional setting. That means both the obvious general things like no profanity, no hate speech, no inappropriate images, nothing else that's inappropriate for a work setting. You'll also need to make sure that your website has the kinds of content that potential employers in your field would want to know. Obviously, your resume, your ethics cover letter, your professional email correspondence relate to that, as will whatever documents you choose to include from this course or from other ones. The formatting of your documents and the layout of your site are going to give your potential employers an idea of what you're like, so make sure that you put your best foot forward and reflect your best self. If you follow all of these tips, you'll be on your way to creating a really excellent dossier that will showcase your many strengths as an employee and will hopefully get you that job that you've been dreaming of.